Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need a light to medium set of dumbbells, some water for hydration, and some space to move in. We're going to work on balance with some balance-infused strength moves as well as strength. We're going to add in some very specific balance drills that are going to challenge you to improve your balance. You'll be feeling strong and stable. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Point your toes straight ahead and soften your knees. Lengthen out through your waistline and let your shoulders drop down away from your ears. Take your right hand, reach up. Press the hips forward. Open the arm to the side. Hinge. Squat down. Lift up and roll your shoulders. One more time. Take your left hand, reach up. Press your hips forward. Open the front of your body. Open the arms to the side. Hinge, squat, lift up, roll your shoulders. 2 more times. Let's repeat that. Right hand up, stretch, back. Open the arm to the side, hinge, lift and squat down, come up, roll your shoulders. Left hand reaches up, press your hips forward, open the arms, hinge, squat, lift up, roll your shoulders. 2 more shoulder circles. Let's warm up the shoulders and the neck. Take a big deep breath in, both hands up. Take your wrist in the left hand, lift up and over. Other side, lift up and over. Come to the center, press both elbows back and hands come down. Now shift your weight side to side as you reach for the inside of your knees. Walk your feet just a little wider apart. Let's start to generate some heat in the body. Sit back, hinging forward at the hips. Pull your opposite elbow back as you reach down towards the inside of your knee, or maybe the inside of your calf if you hinge a little further forward. 3, 2, hold to the right. Sink down, feel that stretch in your left inner thigh as you sit back. Lift up, press the hips forward, pull back through your elbows and then sink down. Lift up and sit back. One more time. Now rotate round to the side and press your left heel to the floor, stretching the calf. Let your body angle forward so you can get some pressure into your heel as you press the heel down. Lift the heel up, dip down, feel a stretch in the front of the hip. Lengthen your waistline, drop the shoulders, bend your elbows. Press the heel and lift and bend. Press, stretch the calf, open the front of the hip. 2 more, press back and lift up. Press back and lift up. Open to the front. Press your knees back, squat down, opening through your inner thighs. Drop your right shoulder down, press your right knee back, look over your left shoulder. Other side, press back. Let's repeat that. Last one. Come to the center, squat down a little lower, bring your toes forward, swiveling on your heels. Squat down, lift up and roll your shoulders. Now shift side to side, reaching for the inside of your knee. Pull your opposite elbow back as you reach down, hinging forward at the hips. 4, 3, 2, hold to the left. Sink down. Feel that stretch in your right inner thigh. Sitting back. Now lift up. Pull back and sink down. Up and sink down. Hold here. Rotate round and press your heel to the floor, feeling a stretch in your calf. Angle the body forward so you can get some pressure. All 10 toes face forward. Lift the heel, lift the body up, dip down, bend your elbows. Now press the heel and bend the knee. Press the heel and bend the knee. Press down. One more time. Press and bend and hold to the center, facing forward. Squat down, opening your knees. Drop your left shoulder down, press the left knee back. Look up over your right shoulder. Other side. Repeat that. Last one. Come to the center. Open through your inner thighs. Toes come forward. Squat, lift up, and roll your shoulders. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, open through the front of your body. And step your feet a little closer. Shake out the arms. Shake out your legs. And let's get started with our strength and balance moves. Pick up your dumbbells by bending both knees, squatting down. We'll do each move for 50 seconds. You'll have about 15 seconds transition in between. We're going to do a lower body move, an upper body move, and a balance drill for 2 sets. Starting with a side squat. Have your dumbbells by your side. Have your feet close together. Lift your chest and squeeze between your shoulder blades. Squat down to the left and tap the toe. Squat and tap the toe. Now, squat. Rather than tapping the toe, lift up and balance on your right leg. There we go. We're starting our balance work infused from our strength training. You're going to see this all the way through the class. We balance and get stronger together. Sit back. Weight is evenly distributed between both legs, but then you lift up and balance on your right leg. That makes the right leg work a little harder. 2 more. Toes forward. Sit back. 1 more. Take 1 dumbbell. Hinge at the hip. Place it on the floor. Hold the other dumbbell in your right hand. Separate your feet and rotate to the right. Lift your left heel. Lift your chest. Press up and chop. Press and chop with 2 hands. Swivel the feet. Now a chop always challenges your balance. It also strengthens your core. Here, shoulder and core. Make sure on each of these chops, as you chop down and up, you swivel your foot. Press and chop. Press and chop. Lift up tall, chop down. Shift your weight from right to left and left to right. Chop down, lift and chop. 1 more time, lift and chop. Put your dumbbell down, off to the side, bend both knees, and stand with your right leg directly in front of your left leg, like you're on a balance beam. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Lift your chest and keep your knees slightly bent. Now, you can keep your hands by your side, which will make it easier, or for a little more challenge, bring your hands to your opposite shoulder. Hold here. Now turn your head to the right. Look forward. The wind picks up. Spread your toes and do the other side. Turn to the left. You feel your ankles get real active. Look to the front. Look up with your eyes, but not change your head position. Now look down and look over your arms towards the floor. Look forward. Look to the diagonal, turning your head. Look to the other diagonal. Look forward. Release your arms. Shake out your legs. There's our first set. Pick up both dumbbells, hinging at the hips, and let's do the other side. This time the right leg moves out and in, and you'll balance on your left leg. Feet close together, shoulders down and back, chest high. Side squat to the right. Sink down and tap your toe. Tap the toe each time. Brace your core. Sitting back. Just squat down in a doable range of motion. Now lift up and balance. Spread your toes out inside your left shoe. So you're using the whole of your foot. including your toes, to help you balance. Sink down and lift up. One more rep. Put one dumbbell down. Bend your knees. Hold the other dumbbell in your left hand. Separate the feet wider than your shoulders. Rotate to the left. Lift your chest. Press and chop. Let's go. Press and chop. Press up, chop down. That's the way. Press up, chop down. Swivel your feet on both of the chops. So as you chop down to the right, you swivel your left foot. As you bring the dumbbell back up to your shoulder, you swivel the right foot. Your hips move as you chop. You shift your weight from left to right. Palm of the hand faces in, thumb points back on the press. One more. Press and chop, and put your dumbbell down. Bend at the hips, bend at the knees. Stand with your left leg in front of your right in a tandem balance. Okay, now you can do this with your hands by your sides or out to the side, or for more challenge, bring your right hand onto the left shoulder, left hand on the right shoulder. So you've got your hands on your shoulders. Lift up, hold here, turn your head to the left. Look a little bit over your left shoulder. Eyes forward. Turn your head to the right. Spread your toes. Look over your right shoulder behind you. And look forward. Look up with your eyes towards the ceiling. And then look down at the ground over your hands. Lift up. Look up to the left. Look up to the right. Look forward. Hold and shake it out. Shake out your legs, shake out your arms. If you're thirsty, get a quick sip of water. We're going to move on to our next series of movements. There's 3 sets of 3 moves for 2 sets each. So you're up to your second series of movements. Pick up both dumbbells, bend at the knees, hinge at the hips. Bring your feet into a narrow stance. Lunge your left leg back into a rear lunge. Step back and come up and tap the heel in front of your right foot. It's a tandem heel tap. Bend your knee as you lift up. So lift up, lunge back, lift up and tap the heel. Lift up, lunge back and tap the heel. When you lunge back onto the ball of your foot rather than the whole of your foot. Keep your body nice and tall, your chest lifted. One more time. Put one dumbbell down. Hold the other dumbbell in your right hand. Stagger your left leg forward and your right leg back onto the ball of your foot. Hinge at the hips, hand on the thigh. Row up. Drive your elbow up, past the side of your ribs. Once you've seen it, look down in front of your left foot. I want you to brace your core muscles, lengthen the spine, and keep your head lined up with the whole of your spine. So you're not dropping the head, but you're not craning through your neck to look at me. Once you've seen it, look straight down in front of your left foot. Keep the back of your neck long. Brace your core, drive your elbow up, working the big muscles in your mid-back. Shoulder presses down away from your ear. 3, 2, and 1. Put the dumbbell down out of the way and come to the end of your space. Now you can do this with running your fingers, hips along the side of a wall. Tandem walking. For more challenge, bring your hands across your chest or hands out to the side to make it easier. Start to walk like you're on a balance beam. Bring your heel in front of your toe. Stand tall. As you travel across the room, feel free to use a wall. Turn around, go back the other way. Heel to toe, heel to toe. Standing tall, brace your core, look straight in front of you, and again, last time. Once you've mastered this, on our next set, we're going to add in a couple of things to make it more challenging. One more pace. Pick up your dumbbells again. Bend your knees to get there, hinging at the hips. Come to the center of your space. Feet close together. Rear lunge to a tandem heel tap. Standing tall, right leg lunges back. Left leg is the working and balancing leg. Lock your shoulder blades down and back. Bend your back knee. Sink down, stepping back onto the ball of your foot. Both knees bend. Sink down and come up tall. Sink. Press out of your left foot to come up. Shoulders pull down your back. Tap the heel, your right heel, directly in front of your left foot. Put your dumbbell down, one dumbbell down. Hold the other dumbbell in your left hand. Stagger your right leg forward and left leg back on the ball of your foot. Hinge at the hip. Hand on the thigh to support. Row up. Now once you've seen it, bring your gaze directly in front of your right foot towards the floor. So in front, about 6 to 12 inches in front of your foot. Keep the back of your neck long, so you're not craning your neck to look at me. Once you've seen it, look straight down, but don't drop your head. That's important. Want your head lined up with the rest of your spine. Now press your shoulder blade down and in towards your opposite hip pocket as you row up. Elbow drives up, shoulder presses down. 2 and 1. Bring that dumbbell down and let's get ready for some more tandem walking. Now you can have your hands out to the side or hands across to your opposite shoulder. Start tandem walking. Now turn your head to me. Look at me. Ooh, look forward. Turn your head away. Turn around. Let's try that again. Come forward. Turn your head to me. Turn your head away. Ah, lost my balance. That's really challenging. Now, one time, tandem walk backwards. This is really challenging. Feel free to run your fingertips along a wall or a table. Oh, whew. Okay, that was our second series. We're going to go one more series. Lower body, upper body, balance for 2 sets, and then we'll stretch. Pick up both of your dumbbells. Hinge at the hip to get there. Stand to the left side of your space. We're going to do a side lunge to the right with a little kick for balance. Dumbbells by your side, knees soft, shoulders down and back. Take a big step to your right, sink down, lift up and tap the toe. Just start with a toe tap. Now, a foot lift into a balance. One more progression. If you're feeling steady and you want to make it more challenging, give me a little kick in front. Little kick in front. Very challenging today. Spread your left toes out inside your shoe as you balance. Sink down, lift up tall, push off. One more. Okay, put one dumbbell down. Stand on your right leg and kickstand the left foot. Keep your right knee soft. Left hand on the thigh. Hammer curl. Hinge at the hip. Press back. Fully extend your elbow. Bend the elbow. Lift up in one piece and bend and extend your elbow. Bend your elbow. Hinge at the hip. Left hand is on the left thigh to support. Lift and come down. So working the front of your arms, your biceps. Hinge. Back of the arm, your triceps. Lift up and come down. Just a couple more times. Let your head follow the line of the spine. As you hinge forward, the gaze comes down. Lift up and one more time. Bicep curl, hinge, tricep, bicep, lift and come down. Bring your dumbbell down. Balance. Balancing on your right leg. Stand on your right leg and lift so you can stay with your toe tapped, but for the final challenge, lift your toe up. Hold this. Bring one hand across to your opposite shoulder and then the other side. Balancing on your right leg, close your left eye. Oh, I can't do that without poking your face. Just close your left eye. Open both eyes. Ooh, wind picks up, doesn't it? Now close your right eye, look with your left. That's more challenging for me. Open both eyes. Now squint your eyes. I call it dimming. Dim the light, squint. So you can only just see. Little squint, barely able to see. Open your eyes. Whew, did you feel that in your ankle? I sure did. All right, here's our last set. Side lunge. Come to the right side of your space. Dumbbells by your side. Chest up, shoulders back. Lunge and tap the toe. We just started with a toe tap before we went into our challenge set. Now lift up and balance on your right foot. Spread your right toes. Now a little kick. Little kick. Come up tall each time. Big step out, push off and kick. Step out, push off and kick. Take a nice wide step. One more time. One dumbbell goes down. Put it out of the way. Stand on your left leg. Left leg. Kickstand your right foot. Right hand on the right thigh. Left knee soft. Hammer curl. Palm faces in. Hinge. Press. Extend your elbow. Feel that contraction in the back of your arm, in your tricep. Hinge, press. Lift. Bicep curl. Hinge. Tricep press. Bicep curl. Lift. And down. Two more times. Hinge. Elbow high as you press. Bend your elbow. Lift up in one piece. Come down. Here's the last one. Hinge at the hip, press back, bend your elbow, lift up and come down. Dumbbell goes down. We are done with strength. We got one more balance drill. Single leg stance. Stand on your left leg. Spread your toes out. Lift your right toe or leave the toe tapped. This is our hardest set. Bring your hands to your opposite shoulders. Standing tall, close your left eye and look only through your right. You might need to dab with your toe like I just did. Open your eyes. Still balancing on the left leg. Close your right eye, look only through your left. I can't do this without poking your face. Oh, and dabbing. You can dab with the foot. Just tap it down if you need to. Open. Now squint, dim your eyes. Close down the dimmer. So just squint so you only just see, you kind of see your eyelashes and everything is dim and out of focus. Open your eyes, release. We're going to do some stretches. We'll incorporate a little bit of balance into our stretching today, seeing as that's today's theme. Have your feet hip distance apart. Step your left leg back. Flex the right foot. Hinge at the hip. Sitting back. Now point and flex your foot. 2 more times. Hold there. Turn the toe out to the side. And in. Again, side. And in. Press the foot down. Step your left leg back onto the ball of your foot. Dip down. Stretching out the front of your hip. Both hands up. Stretch out through your fingertips. Lean across to the right. There's a balance challenge here. Hold and breathe. Lift up. Open your arms to the side. Press back, opening your chest. Step forward. Roll your shoulders. Step your right leg back. Let's stretch the hamstring. Hinge at the hip. Hands on the thighs. Flex the ankle. Point and flex. You'll feel that change, the stretch as you point and flex. Hold there, turn the toe out. The whole leg rotates in and out. Again. Now plant that foot. Step your left leg back onto the ball of your foot. Lift up and lift your chest. Both hands come right up close to the sides of your ears. Lean across to the left. Opening the front of your right hip. Finding that balance challenge. Lift up. Open your chest as you pull your elbows back. Step forward. Roll your shoulders. Now stand on your left leg. Feel free to use a chair, a sturdy chair, table, or a wall. Pick up your right foot. Now slide your hand down your shin towards your shin, your ankle, or your foot. Draw that back. Bring your left hand out to the side. Press your hip forward. Keep your knees close together. Roll your right shoulder back and balance as you stretch out the front of your thigh on the right side. And balance on the left. There's a lot going on here. Good. Shake out that leg. Don't step down yet. Give it a shake. Now step down. Let's try the other side. Again, feel free to hold on to a chair, table, or wall. Lift the left foot up. Pick it up. Slide your hand down towards your shin, ankle, or foot. Draw that back. Standing tall, bring your right hand out to the side. Knees close together. Press your hips forward. Opening the front of your thigh. Such a good stretch. That's your quadricep. Very big muscle group. Lift your chest, roll your shoulder back. And release. Shake it. And step down. Take a big deep breath in. Reach up, both hands up. Lift up on the right. Pull down with the left. Other side. Lift up on the left, pull down with the right. Both hands up. Open through your chest. Bring your hands down. Roll your shoulders back. Now tilt your right ear over to your right shoulder. Lift up. Tilt your left ear over to your left shoulder. Feel that stretch in the side of the neck? Doesn't that feel good? Lift up. Turn your head, look over your shoulder. Other side. Now look forward. One last time. Big deep breath in. Reaching up. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class. This was a challenging one, and I know it's so valuable to work on strength and balance together. I hope you have a great